Can you transfer Bitcoin from Cash App to Coinbase? Yes, you can transfer Bitcoin from Cash App to Coinbase. This involves sending BTC from your Cash App wallet to your Coinbase wallet using Bitcoin's blockchain technology. It's a straightforward process that allows you to move your Bitcoin between the two platforms for trading, storage, or other purposes. Remember that this is an on-chain transfer, incurring network fees. A Bitcoin address is a unique identifier, a string of characters that acts like your wallet's public address for receiving Bitcoin. It typically starts with 1, 3, or BC1 and contains 27 to 34 alphanumeric characters. Here's an example of a Bitcoin address. Notice how it looks. This is what you'll see on Coinbase. QR codes provide a visual way to represent these addresses, making it easier to scan with mobile apps and reducing typing errors. In practice, Coinbase displays your receiving address alongside a QR code in their Receive interface. You'll use this address or scan the QR code within Cash App to complete the transfer, ensuring accurate and secure Bitcoin movement. First, open the Coinbase app on your device. Next, navigate to the Receive section, usually found under Assets or a similar tab. Then, select Bitcoin as the cryptocurrency you want to receive. Finally, Coinbase will generate a Bitcoin address and a corresponding QR code. Copy the address or prepare to scan the QR code for the next step in Cash App. Start by opening the Cash App on your mobile device. Tap the Bitcoin tab, which is usually marked with a B icon. From the Bitcoin section, select the Send Bitcoin option. Enter the amount of BTC you want to transfer. Cash App will prompt for a receiving address. Paste the Coinbase address you copied or scan the QR code. Confirm the transaction details, including any network fees. Tap Confirm to initiate the Bitcoin transfer. Always double-check the receiving address in Cash App against the address displayed in Coinbase before confirming the transfer. This helps prevent sending Bitcoin to the wrong address. Enable two-factor authentication on both Cash App and Coinbase for added security. Be wary of phishing attempts that may try to trick you into sending Bitcoin to a fraudulent address. Bitcoin transactions take time to confirm on the blockchain. The confirmation process involves miners validating and adding your transaction to a block. Confirmation times can vary depending on network congestion. When many people are sending Bitcoin, the network gets busy and transactions queue up. Cash App will display the estimated network fee before you send the Bitcoin. This fee goes to miners who process your transaction. Higher fees typically result in faster confirmation times because miners prioritize transactions that pay more. Be patient during transfers. They can sometimes take 10 to 60 minutes or longer during peak network activity when congestion is high. If your Bitcoin transfer is taking longer than expected, check the transaction status on both Cash App and Coinbase. A pending status is normal and indicates the transaction is being processed on the Bitcoin network. If the transaction fails, contact Cash App or Coinbase support for assistance with the issue. Ensure you have sufficient Bitcoin in your Cash App balance to cover the transfer amount and network fees. Always keep your Cash App and Coinbase apps updated to the latest versions to avoid compatibility issues. Keep an eye on updates from Cash App and Coinbase regarding their Bitcoin transfer features. Both platforms are continually improving their services. Trends indicate a shift towards more user-friendly interfaces and faster transaction times. Consider exploring other options like hardware wallets for increased security, especially for large Bitcoin holdings. Always prioritize security and address verification.